And we're live again. Good gracious.
Hello, everybody.
I need a hug.
Hugs.
Thank you. Gosh, it's such a bastard.
But, on a lighter note, we're all caught up leveling.
Alright.
Yay! Why is my thing? Why did you speak? Come speak. There we go. Now I'm talking.
Oh, I'm talking.
We're both talking.
I'm talking.
The talkie. Alright. Make sure your quality mode is up. Yep. Shake it good, yeah. Okay, I've got so many buttons. What do you mean I can't see? Things right there.
Yeah, hi Puma.
Hi, Puma. You come to watch suffering?
Oh shit.
There you are. Got it all sorted. Should be good to go.
Okay. You're ready. If you're live and ready, I'm ready to pick this back up.
Let's see how far we can go tonight.
You got something planned for tonight as well?
Ooh, no?
I was gonna say, if you want, if there was something that's, you have to cut it short, that's fine.
No, I don't have any plans tonight. I'm going to go as far as I can.
Alright. I'm gonna get very far standing around here moping. Let's talk to Alistair, see what we can find from these guys.
Pick up the pieces.
Alistair regards the fallen soldier thoughtfully.
It's clearly not even a person, but it does look very automaton, or it doesn't look very automaton or Magitech weapon I've ever seen. As far and wide as you've traveled, though, perhaps you've encountered something similar before? I have!
Yeah, the freedom fighters in
In Ultima Thule.
Yeah.
Would you mind taking a closer look? It may yield some clues as to Zoral Ja's new powers. Alright.
Examine the fallen soldier. Oh, we got an examine one.
Yep. The pink color threw me off because it was red-green. Soldier's helm. In a place where eyes or mouth may be, you see a strange sigil on the front of the helm.
So the gun.
The general
shape of this weapon resembles a gun, but its constitution suggests it's far more advanced than anything you've seen before.
Yeah, the construction looks weird.
And the corpse.
From a distance, it appears to be simple armor, but upon closer inspection, its construction is quite intricate. The material from which it is made is unclear, and you see no signs of a power source. So, what do you two think? It looks like a person.
But it's clearly mechanical.
Indeed. While it resembles a person, it has features that make it uncanny. The lack of face not least of all. Do you see any sign of a power source? Nope, not a one.
Maybe internal, but...
So it probably doesn't run on ceruleum or any other conventional fuels. I tried channeling ether into it earlier, but there was no response. That would seem to rule out an arcane entity. It's completely lifeless now, a far cry from the unstoppable enemy it was in battle. Even the material it's made of is a mystery. Rather than metal, it's more akin to stone? Wait, haven't we seen this somewhere recently?
We have. In Sky Deep Cenote. The palace is made of stone too.
Sky Deep Cenote. That's right! The glowing stone used in the chamber with the gate to the Golden City. And while the soldiers are a different color, the warships are the same black stone as the gate itself. There has to be a connection. Let's share observations with the others when we gather at Sunperch. The sooner we get to the bottom of this mystery, the better.
Agreed.
We should probably dump this thing in the ocean.
Probably. Yeah. Also funny how she regarded it as an unstoppable monster. Now it's the lifeless husk. That is what most people see in war. They see monsters, and then sometimes the monsters just stop.
To Sunperch.
Really use Graha right now.
He's safe across the sea. Don't worry, they'll be fine. Looks like everyone's here already.
Scene. And we're synced up, okay.
Of course, this music.
We're back.
Thank you for coming, everyone.
Oh, it's good. It's a trophy. I didn't expect that.
And thank you for taking charge in the relief effort. We would have fared far worse without you.
Someone had to do it, that's all. Come, let's take stock.
In terms of casualties, at least 50 died in the attack. And many times that number are wounded. All available healers are seen to their care.
50 dead. That's a pretty small number.
Structural damage at least is limited, so essential business can be conducted without issue. That said, the people are understandably shaken. We must assuage their fears and begin working to restore things to normal as quickly as possible.
We'll need some defensives too.
Now, the most confounding mystery remains our enemy.
Her brother.
And their mechanical soldiers created with technology that surpasses anything I've ever seen.
We've seen it.
What is their nature? And how did Zoralja manage to bring them under his command? Such things remain unknown.
Leave a clue.
They emerged from the dome encasing Yasolani. We're quite certain of that much.
Speaking of the dome, we have some theories, I'm told.
Indeed. I would like to call upon some helpers to join the discussion. May I invite them here?
Oh, you have outside input.
By all means.
It's me. Permission has been granted. You can come in.
Who?
What do we have? Is it Graha?
Greetings, everyone.
Knew it! Hey,
I know
bud.
that voice anywhere. Die!
You said you needed him, and he came. Hey, you
I
Stola!
run up and hug him.
I smile
Just like
across my
full on
arms.
sprint tackle hug.
I'm doing the same pose as Kona.
Raha! Y'shtola!
After that long voyage, I had hoped that we might be afforded a moment's rest. But I gather circumstances are quite dire.
Wow, she's pretty all of a sudden.
Dire indeed.
I've not seen you Stola in high definition.
All is well in the
Hi.
annex, never fear. I've already dealt with the most pressing matters, and others hold the fort in my absence.
Somebody
So that
watching the
means
kid.
So that means our son is safe. Still in Charlian.
Probably
don't want
being
him to be
watched by
here, that's
Edmund.
There's no way we'd bring him
Following the
here.
changing
Not when
of
he's like
Dawn
1 year
servants,
old.
Galul Jar Jar spoke about the Golden City to his 2 successors.
Oh, good. He did have a chance.
Thanks to Wuglamart, I was allowed to attend that meeting.
Oh, awesome.
So
What
what's
I
going
heard
on?
led me to conclude that this was a matter for the students. Thus did I call upon our comrades who possess the requisite expertise.
Oh, so she sent for them before the disaster.
It was actually after that that the dome manifested. But, based on what we know, I have reason to believe that it is connected to the Golden City.
We observed much the same outside.
While we're eager to help, we have limited familiarity with the situation. Might we trouble you to explain from the beginning?
Alright, get them caught up, Cryo.
As you know, it was a letter I found tucked away in the Baldessian annex that brought me to Tural. A letter from the Dawn servant addressed to my grandfather, sent some 20 years ago.
The request to investigate the City of Gold.
Very
Indeed.
same.
The strange thing is, there was mention of neither Tural nor the city in our records. Hoping to learn the truth of my grandfather's mission, what he did and saw, I volunteered to help in the rite of succession. At the end of which, I was able to hear the tale from Galul Jar Jar. Like us, my grandfather went to the deepest chamber of the sky deep cenote. And, like us, he saw the gate to the Golden City.
Is that what you required our help with? This gate?
Only what came out
Not
of it.
quite.
It was. You see, the gate was opened once in the past. And
It led to another reflection.
What? How'd you figure that out?
What?
I can take the story from here. Considering my part in these affairs, I reckon maybe I'm best equipped to speak on the matter.
Well, then
Glad
please
you're not
do.
dead.
I was there too, you see. In those ruins, together with Galuf and Galul Jar Jar. And what I saw that day, I'll never forget.
Last living witness. Oh, are we gonna echo? Yay! We can actually see it. I wish we could control this a little better.
I wonder if Kral does it too.
Okay, so what? The here is Gal. So there's the row get in.
Captain Ram.
Oh, Galuf. Never expected him to look like that.
stone is remarkable. I cannot help but wonder if the structures in this part of the ruins were built by a completely different civilization.
It was over 1,000 years ago that the giants mined here. Their records make no mention of glowing stones.
Hmm. Wait, so this is new since the Giants?
I think.
But they still had dreams about this city.
It harbors high
Dreams
concentrations of ether, and on the surface are what appear to be arcane patterns. They aren't Allagan, or Mahi, or Nemean. If anything, they put me in mind of the calculations of the South Sea Islanders, but even then...
We haven't been to the South Sea yet.
No, we have not.
M itself did mention it, though. Mericidia.
Yeah.
Well,
7 hells!
he looks so much younger there.
What did you do?
Nothing.
An earthquake?
Gate.
None of this has ever happened before.
Looks like there's a lot of energy coming out of
Void
it.
gate? Nay, this is different.
It's not light. What element is it?
I don't know if it is an element.
Oh! Oh! They can't hear him because the wind.
Who? Is that meant to be Cryle?
I would be saying Kryle's only 20 years old, and I still can't accept that. Maybe it is Cryle. We'll bend canon a little bit for the sake of the story.
Baby? Now hold on. Why would you...
Now what's this?
What is this? Who are you?
Gates closing. So is Kryle a child of another world? That is extremely confusing.
Though
really
it never
is.
opened again. Galuf continued to study the gate for years after that, hoping to learn something of value. All he could conclude was that it was built
Hey,
with
Ragnar.
unknown technology, and that it led to another world, one apart from the void.
Hi, Ragnar.
We'd assumed the ruins themselves were the Golden City, only to discover that the real prize actually lay beyond the gate and beyond our reach. Couldn't make head nor tail of the artifact either. As it had similar properties to the black stone in the ruins, we were convinced it was important, so Galul Jaja took it to the palace for safekeeping. Galuf, meanwhile, took the baby with him back to Charlian and raised her as his own.
Then the child was...
Why?
Maybe she wasn't a teacher to students. Maybe she was.
The earring inside the letter to my grandfather. It was apparently found amongst my swaddling clothes.
Maybe she was a fellow student.
If this is true, then it means that you hail from another reflection.
That also means
What?
she's not
So it would
as.
seem. I still struggle to take it all in myself.
What did you say?
Looking back, grandfather was always quick to seek distractions whenever I broached the subject. But never would I have guessed anything like this.
I always assumed she was Alphinaud's teacher, but maybe she was just his
But enough
fellow
about
student.
me. We have more
Maybe.
pressing matters.
A senior student, definitely, but like...
The forces that assailed Tuliolo. You suspect they are somehow connected to the Golden City?
Looks like it. Where else could they be?
Thinking back on it, the soldiers look like they could have been made from the same black stone.
So they probably were in the same class because
And
he's
leading
younger
them was
and
Zeralja. His involvement also lends weight to the theory.
she would have been 20 when he was no, not 20.
On the day of the succession ceremony, a bandit took me unawares and knocked me out.
Yeah, that's the flashback we saw.
When I came to, I found my home turned upside down, with a few particular items missing. Namely the keystones I was entrusted with, for my role as Watcher of the Gate.
Oh.
The bandit. You believe that it was...
Zeralja.
Zeralja, yeah.
I only got a glimpse of him, but I was a blue-scaled Hubigo. I know no other.
The artifact stored at the palace was also stolen. The thief struck during the ceremony, and the guard was spread thin.
So our assumption is Zeralja somehow opened that gate to another reflection, where he acquired advanced technology and his mechanical army.
But how did he know?
It fits. And if he did, then it's also likely that
I'm
the door
not
is
sure.
a product of this unknown reflection.
My Asian theory still holds here.
Hold on. We've been going on and on about the reflections. But what of my home? What's become of it?
I'm sorry, Aaronville.
We have no idea.
We don't know.
It could be destroyed or it could be enveloped. We're going to find out, though.
We're going to find out.
Don't doubt it.
Indeed. Where it concerns other realities, I dare say the Scions are best suited to tackle the task.
You can say that again. We've been to the literal edge of existence. Some mysterious giant dome shouldn't scare us.
We're bringing the Scions back?
Technically.
As you know, our order has ostensibly disbanded. We'd thank you to be discreet about our unofficial reunion.
Oh shit. Not my headphones over.
Worry not.
We'll spare no effort to get to the bottom of this. And with our hero eager to help, you can be confident of the results.
Honey, you are my hero too.
Don't worry, I got this. You can stay with Graha.
I'm coming with you. If that's where my brother is, then that's where I must go.
You need to stay here, Lamati.
I can't say I understand everything you're discussing, but I know what I have to do.
You have to stay here.
I have to put a stop to Zorolja and restore the people's happiness.
You need to wait until we're ready for you, then come.
Suffice it to say, I share Lamachi's desire to join you. However, under these circumstances, it would be unwise for both vows to be absent from the city.
Alright, if you're gonna hold down the fort for her, I'll entrust the
As
city to
such,
you.
I shall remain in Tuliyolal.
Be safe, Kona.
You know what? You can stay in the city with Kwana if you want. I'll take care of it.
I will protect our nation. So go forth, sister, and do what you must.
That makes sense that the vow of resolve goes
Well,
and the vow of reason stays.
Thank you.
It may be prudent for us to likewise divide our forces. While one group ventures into the dome, the other keeps guard without.
I sense a dungeon.
Agreed. There's something I wish to investigate out here, so I will remain.
I as well. The enemy's warships still loom overhead, and I would see that we are prepared for the worst.
I wish to go to the dome. As a student, I have an obligation to investigate this potential threat to the world. But I'd be lying if I said I'm not deathly curious about my origins. If there's aught to be learned, then I want to learn it.
We're with you, Cryo.
We're with you.
In that case, please let me come too.
No doubt, we'll protect you.
I have to see what's become of my home. I may not be a fighter, but I know those lands like the back of my hand. I can guide you.
Welcome aboard.
If you hadn't offered, I would have asked. We're counting on you.
I'm not one for waiting around, so if it's all the same to you, I'll join the dome crew.
You should accompany them, Graha. I expect your knowledge and experience will be useful.
You're gonna be
In the
very
meantime,
useful to me.
I intend to learn what I can about the gate, and will keep you apprised of my findings. Pray do the same.
Assuming communication is possible from inside the dome, we'll maintain contact and share any developments.
It seems our teams are assembled. A fine roster, I think.
Looks good to me. We'll find a way to deal with the threat. For the sake of Tural.
It's truly heartening to have you at our side for this. Thank you, everyone.
Hell yeah.
Let's just consider this your
Now,
first
before we
trials
set
as
off,
Dawn
there's
servants.
one thing I need to do. The people are still shaken by the attack, and I'd like to reassure them as best I can.
Good plan. Let them know that we've assessed the situation and we're taking measures to fix it. Uncertainty is a recipe for disaster, so let them know we've got this.
I'm gonna score the son with that son of a bitch, Zoralja.
Hi, Graha. How you doing?
Hi, Graha. Hi, honey. I'm indebted to Ochika for overseeing our operations in my absence. I will endeavor to make myself as useful as I can here. Yashtola, Alfana. I feel we need to know more if we're going to defend against another assault.
Cryo. I struggle to believe I am from another reflection. I wonder, does this mean my soul is thinner than a native of the source? That's what I was thinking. Surely not. Shtola would have noticed. Gods, there's so much I don't understand. My head is ripe to burst. Wait.
Why not?
Huh?
Maybe it's because she grew up, like she grew up in the source like from as like a small baby, like barely even
Yeah,
like a
but
year
her
old.
soul would have still been just 1/14 of a soul. It's not like she gained more souls. Maybe that's something we'll discover when we're over there.
This talk of reflection is perplexing to say the least. I should be glad for your help in understanding and overcoming this crisis.
Not a problem.
Get around? It's embarrassing to think how Zeraljar caught me unawares, but I've no doubt the bastard came to kill me. I reckon he would have succeeded were it anyone else. Who would have thought him taking the key would lead to all this?
We'll find a way to breach the dome, and we'll make sure that everyone inside is safe.
Please be safe.
We'll find him, Erenville. Another reflection encroaches upon our own. But how? And why now? I mean, Lamati?
Amati.
I know! Sorry. I know what I have to do now. I should eat food. I'll save the fat Chocos until I'm in earnest in a dungeon. For these
Fat
quests.
Choco?
Yeah, I will keep to the simple boiled eggs. Boots, together as one. I know that we are in a hurry to set off, but before we do, I need to address my people. The peace we swore to uphold has been shattered. They need to understand what's happened and how we intend to fix it. So I will call an assembly, and if the winged walk, and assure them all it will be well. But shaken as they are, I don't know how many will come.
If those who it's those who are most distressed that truly need to hear your words. If you like, I shall seek out such souls and encourage them to attend.
I'll help too, and it's an important step in the city's recovery. Care to join us, you two?
Sure.
You got it.
We're good at rounding people up.
Well, you handle that. Erenville and I will see to provisions for the expedition. Thank you. I'll go ahead and have the landlord announce the address. People must first know where there's going to be one if they can decide whether they want to hear it.
If you could see the Resplendent Quarter and Bayside Berry, Alze and I will split to the rest of the city between us. Resplendent Quarter, Bayside Berry.
Got it. A lot of stuff's on the right. Bona? It's Taco. Oh, he says the same.
Yeah.
Raha.
I have in mind to inform Thancred and Oriange as well, but they have already left Tyrol.
Oh. Right, this is an instance.
Alright, I'm in number 3.
Yeah, I'm also number 3.
Hey, there we go.
This music is so sad.
So somber and like depressing.
Resplendent Quarter.
Oh yeah, there's an ace in that shard. Resplendent Quarter.
There's a dumbfounded farmer here.
If Duliolan falls to the enemy, what will happen to us? To our homes, our farms, everything we've worked so hard to build? Lives and communities and histories all reduced to ash by these merciless villains. I heard Val Wuklamat is planning to address the people. But what's the point? What can she and her brother possibly have to say?
Don't worry, we have answers. You need to just hear them.
Really? The Dawntrail have a plan already. They've lost so much, yet they're prepared to carry on. And standing around worrying about what's to come will change nothing. It would be a lie to say I'm hopeful for the future, but I will go hear what they intend to do. she was standing here, wasn't she? Somewhere around here.
Please, leave me be. My father is gone. I need to mourn. The Dawn servants, they will speak. Luchaja is slain, and yet thou, Wuklamat, and thou, Gona, still fight for our nation, for us. Very well. If they would speak, at least I can do is listen. Right here.
Yep. Despairing alpaca herder. Alpaca herder.
A cheerful resident. Cheerful? That's
Oh.
weird. I'll go to you first.
Oh, it's not safe here, dude. Not anymore. I could try to leave the roll, but where else is there to go? You look like a well-traveled sort. Please, I can't stay here. When I first someone went the rolls beyond the enemy's reach, and put the lands across the salt. Yeah, I know. Even if I ran, I knew I'd regret it in the end. God damn it. I love Tyrol. It's my home. And I know the Dawn servants would give their lives to defend it. I'll put my faith in them. And listen to what they have to say.
What? She had one above her too. Oh, I see. So there were some hopefuls mixed in among them.
Mixing them on the depressed, yeah.
There we go.
Imposed merchant.
You're that way.
Oh yeah, I'm by the
Composed, that doesn't sound right. We're looking for distressed people. What's he say?
The wells are mostly intact. Glad tidings for my clients. Oh, sorry, Flint, but if I have no time to spare. Val Wuklomat and Val Fuan will soon be giving a public address. Okay, this person does not need to be persuaded.
This person is paranoid. I can't leave now. What if the soldiers come back? What if those strange machines are looming overhead? God's, I have so many questions. There are some answers if you go to the assembly. I see. It would put my mind at ease to learn something, anything of threat we face. Alright, then I'll go to the Winged Walk. Thank you two. I feel better already. And likely still better once I hear what the Dawn Servants have to say. Okay, that's one.
Resting. He's fine.
Stockpiling.
Flustered.
I need to stock up on food and medicine as much as I can. What else is there? I can't afford to forget anything. Don't forget the assembly. Sorry, miss, but I'm too busy. Too much to do, too little time. There's no telling when those stone men will return. I have to get out of here and find somewhere safe. Well, we have a plan to fight them, so if you come listen. Val Wuglomat wants to speak with us? Perhaps she's a plan. I suppose there's no harm in hearing what she has to say.
That's 2. Flustered.
Yeah, that should be the last one. You wanna read him?
Sure. Oh, whatever it is, I don't have time. I have to finish repairing this card. There's only so much I can carry on my back, and those hollow devils will come again. I need to be ready. Val Clement and Valkawana mean well, but they're young and inexperienced. They can barely look after themselves. If we're to survive, I do not know if we can count on them.
They have a plan. If you want to hear what it is, there's a meeting.
They gotta strike back against the enemy. So they're resolved to face this. Maybe it's too early to be thinking of running. Alright, I'll go hear the address.
Right over here. Where is it?
Auctions
Our cat boys are waiting for us.
Yes, they are. Estola, what do you say?
I was just discussing the gate to the Golden City with Ketenram, and he has been patiently answering my few questions.
Alright, Alpha now. Did you not see Elza on your way here? Graha? It seems Cryle and Erenville have yet to return. Still busy making preparations for our expedition, I presume. Why not? Thank you again for spreading word of our address. I fear those who needed assurance most would. I fear those who needed assurance most would not have been present otherwise. Getting there? A few questions, more like a bleeding broadside of them. Took me back to the time of Gala, if it did. Charlatan scholars, I swear.
Cutscene. Looks like you've brought quite a few people. Thank you.
Alice had actually returned ahead of you, but upon seeing that you were still out there, she decided that she was unsatisfied with her own efforts and left again. That's her.
Yep. Even when she wins the race, she's not satisfied.
My apologies for involving you all in Dorado affairs. We were simply helping dear friends in need. Having travelled the lands in Tyrol, sharing the rich cultures of your people, I can see it no other way. What's more, Zoraljar and his army pose a threat not only to Tyrol, but the star as a whole. You will stand with you to protect what you hold dear. So, thank you. I don't suspect you've heard much. I don't suspect you've had much, if any, rest. How are you holding up?
I'm fine, thanks to a little encouragement from Bree and Evelyn. Good, you took our advice.
You needn't worry about me either. Whatever readiness I feel is no match for my desire to protect my people. We will restore peace to the nation and preserve our father's legacy. And it begins by speaking to the people from our hearts.
Right! We need to see to a few things first, but feel free to go ahead to the plaza and wait.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't realize those stairs led up to them. Their father raised them well.
As he did. I'm sure you're going to be a good dad too.
Quite an assembly.
Lamachi, are you all right?
We synced up.
Here we are.
Yes, don't worry. I'm ready for it. Fear, sadness, and anger. Everything.
I'm so proud of her.
I am the reason to your resolve. But more than that, I am your brother. You needn't bear this burden alone. Remember this.
As you likely already know, my father, our former Dawn servant, lost his life in the recent attack. He challenged the enemy leader to a duel and fought with skill and valor, and for a moment we believed he had won. But wielding an unknown power, his foe returned from death and struck him down. I could only watch as this happened. I could not tarnish my father's honor by interfering. Many of you have suffered terribly. You've taken wounds. You've lost friends and family. As vow of resolve, I failed in my duty to protect you. Words can't express the shame and regret I feel. And as much as it pains me to reveal this, the enemy leader was none other than my brother Zoralsha.
Zoralsha? It's true! I saw him!
We believe he staged the attack from Yasulani, which has been encased within a mysterious dome. I know that you're concerned for your loved ones there as well. But mark my words, I won't let Zoralsha torment us any further. Our father gave his life to protect our nation, and I'm prepared to do the same.
Oh yeah.
But you do need to live.
You say that, but those metal monstrosities are still up there in the sky. What are you going to do about them?
You have a plan. You got this, Lamachi.
The enemy is still on our doorstep, and waiting for them to strike again accomplishes nothing. That's why we're going to strike first. We are going to take the battle straight to Zoralsha and put an end to it all.
And while my sister sallies forth, I will take charge of the city's defenses. Not another soul will come to harm. We swear to you.
Like our father before us, we will lead with resolve and reason to restore peace to our nation. So please, have patience and faith.
So the resolve goes on the attack, while reason shores up the defenses. Sounds like a fine plan.
For life!
To say you can count on my sword. Dural's my home, and I'll do my part for it.
Yep. It's gonna take more than a bunch of robots to kill him.
That makes two of us. Or was that two of we? Never mind that. What of the rest of you? Will you let others do the work? Or will you do your part and fight? We fight! We fight! We're Tuliolans because we're united! We'll stand with you and weather this storm!
He's right. This is our nation, and it falls to us to protect it.
We'll fight too! For Tuliolan!
Me too! Me too!
We're all together in this!
Well, that should be enough encouragement to send her off.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
We've already learned much about our foe, and we will continue to learn more. In time, we will have the means to make their warships fall from the sky. When we join hands with our countrymen and our allies from afar, we're stronger than we dare to hope. Together, let us show the enemy the might of Tuliolal.
You are the beating heart of our nation. Each and every one of you.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Good going, Lamati.
Uncertain days lie ahead. But for now, I ask you to persevere. To go about your lives as you always do. Only then can we ensure we have the resources to see our nation through these trials. And when the time comes, we will strike.
Yes!
Tuliola will not fall. We will prevail, and peace and happiness will be ours again.
I love how you can see the same Hrothgar dude with the yellow sort of like attire. It's like there.
Yeah, the animations glitched a little for me, so like 2/3 of the crowd were frozen and only some of them were all cheering at the exact same time in the exact same way. And I'm like, okay, that's a little distracting.
I can't believe he's alive!
Gululja, no.
Bakul
Jaja? Yeah, no, I saw him earlier, so I was like, oh yeah, Chibi saw him.
That was a rousing speech, was it not? Let us do our part to ensure that the Dawn Summons can fulfill their promise to the people. What did he say?
You mean Medion?
Oh, hi Medion. Hang on, I got her. Come on, you. She's excited.
She is an attention hog.
There you go.
I'm glad to see so many people came. I wasn't sure how many I'd won over, so I decided to keep at it. Yeah, sure, that's why you decided to keep at it.
Kyle.
To all the people of Tyrol who have come together for this fight, we must endeavor not to fail them.
Oh, that's terrible. Ishtola.
It is inspiring to see such diverse people rally as one.
Elva? She did well.
Hey, Gra. Huh?
Listening to Wuklamat and Kawanan, I was reminded of my time in the First. While the Exarch was no king, I often found myself speaking before the people of the Crystarium in like manner, and through their deeds, they answered me. The people of Tyrol too will rise to the occasion. This I can tell.
Cheers.
Butch.
Let's see. Do I have better ones?
I got
63. No, these are better. We're in town still, so go ahead and use that. Go, oh goodness, whatever that word is, boots of casting.
What does that say? Gone for Therium.
Let's see what they look like up close. Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, look at mine.
Give me a second, my stream lags. Really? Just the bottoms again? What a waste. The belts could have been dyed. I don't see it on your stream. Is it in the center?
Hang on. Yep.
Gotta wait for the lag. Ooh. Tall.
Nice plated boots there. Don't really fit that all that great though, so
They don't not fit, but they're a tad buff. They're not sleek, and I would expect sleek from the Viper. What do you have to say, Graha?
I look forward to the day when peace is restored to Tyrol. There's so much I wish to see.
He hasn't had any tacos yet!
He hasn't had them yet!
No tacos for Graha! Crime!
In Yasulani's shadow. Often I was considering how best to help carry out Wukamat's plan. Oh, the hour of departure is at hand. Those of us remaining here shall accompany you part of the way.
I, for one, would like to see this dome firsthand.
We set forth as soon as everyone is ready. I will inform Wukamat that...
There you all are! Ah, Lamati!
We were just planning to call on you. Are you ready to leave?
I am! Seeing the people come together as one, knowing they haven't given up hope, it was all the encouragement I could ask for.
Damn right.
Right then. So let's get going. We leave through the Zaktoral Skygate. The Skygate? Well, I guess...
I think that was what the giant gate was called when we went to Shalawani.
Okay.
Right. Light Bloom Post. I'm at Cryle.
You rush ahead and then you pick somebody I talk to.
I go left to right, remember?
We should have everything we need for the expedition, from food to medicine to gear. It's quite amazing how much you can fit in Erenvel's rucksack. Medium?
Oh, hang on.
She's taking your husband's screen time.
It's on the shoulder, thank you. Graha says, the dome appears to lie well beyond Shalawani. A good thing we have Erenville to guide us. Erenville?
He's worried.
Yasulani isn't exactly a short distance from Shalani. If the train isn't operating, we'll need to consider other means of travel.
Alizé? Lamati says it's as Lamati says, let's stay vigilant.
Stola.
Even from afar, I can sense something isn't right about that dome.
Wanda and Ketchenburn will continue to manage affairs in the palace. Once I've inspected the dome, I will join them to make preparations against further incursions.
Right, Lamati?
Lamati?
Is everyone here? Good! This is it, my friends. We go to strike down Zorolja and secure peace for Tuliola. We'll be passing through Shalohani, and there have been reports of enemy movement, so stay sharp. Cutscene. Sounds like battle. Yep. Enemies still in the sky. They're everywhere.
Yep.
The Landsguard told me about them. They emerged from the dome in quick succession and took to looming overhead. A display of force, like the vessels in Tuliolao. Oh, who said that?
It was Alize.
Indeed. While they haven't taken any aggressive actions, I want to see how things are in the area before moving on. We'll be passing a few settlements on the way to Shalohani Station. It's a perfect opportunity to look around.
In that case, Elwyn, Brella, and I know a few locals who can help.
You got it. Then let's divide into two groups. Erenville, Araze, Bree, Eloine will come with me to inquire about the locals. Meanwhile, the rest of you go on ahead and inspect the dome.
Understood. Once everyone has finished, let us reconvene at Shalani Station.
We can start with the Hutsatsawi. That's where the dust watch space, if I remember correctly.
You do. The Sheriff Kimeka should be able to tell us a few things. Don't mess up with the Kimeka. Can we fly now?
Not
Why
yet.
can't we fly?
We also haven't looked at this area right to our right, you know. We are right here.
Well, yeah, that's right. You're right, that's right.
Right, to the right. Let's go, right?
Oh,
Correct.
I need these guys.
Oh, I haven't seen those before. The tumble
Oh, no,
crabs.
Yeah, Tumbleclaw. Oh.
They found you.
I'm happy.
You know, I don't picture Bree with the voice you picked for her.
What, with the voice of Shion from Tales of Arise? Oh, that voice. Yeah, I didn't really like any others.
Hmm. Do you need any help?
No, God, see?
Yeah.
There we go, 4 stacks of nuts.
Music is Sag. Alize? So this region has its own peacekeeping force. Ukima?
Oh, crap, I talked to Kabaka.
Everything seems in order at a glance.
Alright, I'll read what whatever says on your screen. The people of the wilds are brave indeed to remain here with those ships out ahead. Oh, it's you three. And I'll be Val Woklamad as well.
You're the sheriff on Dustwatch, yes? What's the situation in the Patsatswari? Wahi?
Well, The enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. The ships give us shock when they first appeared, but they've just been floating there, holding position. That said, I've received some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating to an extent where we can, but we're spread thin, and haven't looked up on Cheshenowazy Springs yet. Apparently, mechanical soldiers were seen in the vicinity.
What? If this is true, then the people there are in danger.
I worry about other townships as well. If the rest of you could head to the springs, I'll pay a visit to Mahad Soan.
I'll accompany Aaronville. See you all in a while. Good plan, Alizé. Gotta keep our gleaners safe.
Protect the guide.
Let's see. You could write on my coin.
I was gonna get these, I was gonna get the last bits of here.
Oh, go ahead. I already got those.
Right, is that one? I think this will be the last bit. Actually, no, tell a lie, because we got the sand nest.
Yep. Tumbleclaw beads. Dried plant matter typically wrapped around the body of a tumbleclaw. They sometimes be seen rolling along in the breeze, divested of its odor. Oh, that's cute! So it's like shells for crabs, except it's weeds for crabs.
Yeah. It's a weed shell.
So that's what tumbleweeds are in this world.
They're just rolling crabs.
Well, former home crabs. I'll clear this way. The mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in the area. Still, we should talk to the locals and see, and each make rounds and see what we can learn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. This is where the train station people go. Railroad clerk.
Oh, you're the one who helped us the other day. While Lika and the others are out investigating, then they confirmed that Nito Wiki is safe. It was after the train began its journey back there that the dome appeared. So those who were riding the train then are fine, but we don't know what's become of those who disembarked at Yusani. What a mess. And just after we were finished fixing the tracks.
Wait, so the ones coming are safe? The ones going were...
So the ones that were coming to us were safe. The ones that went on the first train ride and got off at Yusani, they're in danger.
Look.
Oh.
Looks like some of them came into town. Mechanical shoulder show no signs of life.
Guess we've been run through with a pole on.
So they can be defeated. Wait, that's it? Okay.
And it isn't a case
that's
of
the way of it. Good thinking. He showed up when he did. Wait, polearm. Estinian.
Oh yeah, Estinian. Hayate.
I'm gonna have some water. Give me 1 second. I gave her a thick accent like
Aaronville, yeah.
Aaronville. Halloween, you came! As you can see, we're doing all right.
Yeah, I'm here too.
Hello, Bree! I'm glad you came too. After those ships appeared in the sky, the soldiers clad in white showed up and surrounded the town. With our surprise and relief, a traveler came along and dealt with them all in a flash. I'll never forget the way he soared through the air, spear in hand. Shame I never had the chance to ask his name.
I think he's already taken by one certain redhead, Laura.
Pink-haired, but yes. We're all safe thanks to him. But I can't say the same for those in Yesolani. We haven't heard from anyone there. I hope Namika as well.
Utlama.
Cutscene.
Cutscene.
Estinian's here. He saved the town. You heard about the spearman as well? Yeah, his name's Estinian. That couldn't be anyone else. You're right.
Really? What's this? Someone spreading more gossip about me?
Zekawa doesn't have much of an accent. Hey, Estinian! Oh, and Zekawa.
Talk of how I saved the town travels fast. That's not to discount the help of my friend here, of course. We gave those machines a real beat. I thought you'd come sooner or later. Do you know what's happening?
Alright, let me give you the skinny. So you were indeed one of the... can't talk. So you were indeed one of the keeping the people safe. Thank you.
Think nothing of it. The automata aren't particularly strong. Are the rumors true? Galulja Jar is slain?
I'm afraid so. Zorulja used some dirty trick to get the better of him. We'll make him pay for what he's done, mark my words.
We're going to help her, I assume. No, you two are going to help her, I assume.
Yep, we
That's
have a
what we do.
plan.
I see. With your contingents, you won't lack for strength. In which case, I'll remain in Sholani and keep an eye on things.
When are you going to join us, Justinian? That helps us more than you know. I'll send word to my brother before we cut off. If you find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact Gona.
What? Brother? Wait a sec. You're the Vow of Resolve.
I am. And you're Zekawa, right? I'll be counting on you to keep everyone here safe.
Absolutely. If more of those hollow men show up, I'll send them packing. I'm the fastest gun in Sholani, after all. These two can attest to that.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll give you credit.
He's as fast as he is arrogant. Glad to hear it. We'll leave Shalawani in your capable hands.
Let's get patrolling right away then. Stay safe out there. And don't do anything reckless.
No promises, Esty.
No promises at all. Wasted words, eh? It's too much time after.
He knows us too well. He did come to our rescue once.
Yeah, he did.
Right then, it's time we headed toward the station and join the others. So maybe that's why they didn't attack the further settlements, because they weren't able to get past here. Admittedly, they could fly right over, but they...
Blue Force there.
Are you kidding?
5K to the Blue Devils. Wait, what?
One Sante.
Oh, we're missing two.
We are. Hi, you traveler. You came down here to Tuliolal Trail, right? Happened to see a woman on the road? Maybe nursing a limp, sore on head, or some such? No.
Didn't see anyone injured.
No sign, huh? I work here at the refinery. It seems now I have a problem. Friend of mine, Kay, she set out for Tuliolo not long, but only her Roknik returned, pulling an empty wagon. Was thinking the animal just got spooked something, sent Yan, sprawling in the dust, and hightailed it back here. But if you didn't see her, say, you couldn't go take a look, could you? I'd go myself, but I'm 2 hands down as it is.
We can give you a hand.
Thanks, friends. She was taking the cargo of ceruleum to Tuliol's trailhead. You know the way, right?
Yeah, we do.
Take the road south from town. She'll be somewhere along it. If you find her, tell her to get her hide back here as quick as she can. We got work to do. Alright, see you later, Wasante. Where's the other blue quest?
I think that's gonna be that's gonna be the MSQ quest that gives us an Ethernet, Ether current. So this is gonna be our last blue quest in the area.
Oh, I'm going toward the main scenario. That doesn't help.
Not really, no.
I need the
where's the
soundtrack. This one too.
Oh, yeah.
This also reminds me of the song Hollow, which is Zach's song. It's down.
Oh, no, there we go, because we're going down the hill.
Or is there a hole? No? Should be here.
We found her!
It looks like she's hurt.
You okay?
Ah, finally. You don't know how good it is to see a friendly face. Yeah,
What's
your
up?
boss is looking for you. You're late back to work. The Sanpei sent you? Gosh, he's going to dock my pay, isn't he? At least the Ronik in the wagon made it back. Good thing it all happened after I dropped off the ceruleum, too. Don't want to know how much the company would charge me if I lost the load. Maybe that's what the beast was after. Oh, I didn't tell you about the beast, did I? I was just out from the trailhead when it sprang up on us out of nowhere. Naturally, my rope bolted. Managed to hold on this far, but eventually lost my grip and took to the dirt path. Still, could have been worse. At least I didn't break anything, and it was you that found me, not the beast. Speaking of, you don't see it on your way down, do you? A horrible, blue, blobby thing. Excuse you? Oh, you mean not me.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
there it is.
pushing in.
Blue's easy to spot in this kind of tundra.
What is that?
Looks like a slime. There it is. Just like that! Oh god! It's the beast! It's found me!
Blow? Blow? Blow?
It was a lot more aggressive down by the trailhead. I swear. Why isn't it attacking?
Blow. Blow.
I guess it took one look at you and lost its appetite. Thanks, partner. I lived here my whole life and never seen anything like that blue blob before. But others have. I've heard about them from my fellow trappers. Like ceruleum with skin, they say. Started showing their ugly faces a few years back, prowling around the wells. They reported it to the foreman, but they weren't interested. The way they consider it, so long as we still got all our limbs attached, the blobs aren't a threat. But they better well change their minds about them now. It's not enough that one of their best employees could have been killed. They could have lost a wagon load of ceruleum. Say, you two, would you come back to the company offices with me? I can't wave it away so easily when all of us are telling the same story. You got it, dude.
You got it.
Thank you kindly. Come on, let's head back to the Cheshenawezi Springs.
Cheshenawezi Springs, yeah.
This bike is so cool.
Oh, your Harley Davidson?
Yeah.
Hang on. Hang on.
Bikers.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Shaolani shoppers.
We're heading the right way? Sort of.
Yep. You gotta see if there's a road.
Yeah, there's a road, sort of. It's a no-plander.
No tender.
Nope. Believe. There she is. Home at last. For a moment there, I didn't think I'd ever see the old place again. And I can tell you right now, I'm not taking another wagon out there until the company tells me exactly what they're going to do to protect our precious employees from those rotten blobs. Are you with me? Yes.
I will be with you later. That is a very ominous blob.
Yes, blue is the sign of power and danger. Clearly.
I meant the purple one there. What is purple? What's purple the sign for then?
Royalty? Probably means king blob. Ekasanyani Wilds. Here? Oh, there's the train station. Alphino?
I heard from Muklamar that Asinian was here. With him to watch over them, the people of Shaloni will have naught to fear.
I was wondering what that blue bright thing was flapping over my screen. Hi, Medion. Meow! 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 Your bird is tasty. Anyway.
I swear, hang on. Let me set back into like...
What are your keys?
I can set this to like one of my hot bars, hang on. There we go.
Mmm, tasty. I need to get that Kentucky Fried Chicken emote.
My god.
Raha and I visited the settlements west of here. Thankfully, there was no damage or casualties to speak of.
Perfect.
You know, now that you think of it, Raha Tia is young too. Technically.
Yeah, I was gonna say technically.
Technically.
Because this man is over a century old, memory-wise.
But his body is probably in his 20s.
Like, late 20s, yeah.
Well, if he's the same age as Kryl, I can't imagine Kryl being younger than him. That doesn't make sense.
I thought Kryl was probably in her, like, 30s.
That's what I thought too, but if 20 years ago she was a baby, that's not possible.
So she is in her 20s.
You gotta remember Flamine was like 27.
And we're still, I mean, yeah.
Ahem. Go ahead.
The dome is absolutely massive. What manner of kingdom do you suppose is claimed within its borders? Mewatsoan is still safe, but the animals are unsettled by recent events.
It seems the people of Shaloni are safe. What a relief.
Alizé?
Seems those soldiers only appeared in Sheshenawizi Springs. Could they have been after the Cerulean? Why would they go after Cerulean when they're not powered by it?
I don't know. Cutscene.
Looks like a reedy.
It's
Thanks
a reedy.
to Estinian, there are no casualties to speak of in Shaloni.
The head Sardal are safe as well. At the very least, there were no sightings of soldiers there.
What about the dome? Did you learn anything of note? It is composed exceedingly of high concentration of lightning energy. To even touch the barrier would prove fatal. While approaching it, we must exercise all caution. Then how are we supposed to get inside? If Zurulja and his army emerge from within, there ought to be an entrance.
An entrance today. Oh, that was the one that kind of sounded like a more chipper Roxas.
Oh.
An entrance today. It so happens we might have an inkling where one is.
Hey, you three. You stole
You
up?
four.
4? Oh, yeah. She
Yeah,
made it.
yeah, the white back.
That means the train's safe.
Yeah. These are the engineers of Sectoral Railing, which operates the train between Shaolani and Yashland.
Notice anything, Ishtola? Rahatia? When we went out to recover the train, we ourselves had a look at the dome through a telescope.
It was then that we saw a huge fortress-like structure that looked like it straddled the dome's edge.
You're telling us part of it is inside and part of it is outside? I sense a dungeon. Seems that way. Yes, that seems to be the case, yes. While we only observed from afar, the soldiers were coming and going from it. From that, I'd say it serves as a passage between the outside world and whatever's inside. But as you expect, the area was heavily defended. It won't be easy to get near.
Do you know what's become of the passengers who went to Yashalani? Muklamad's nursemaid was among them, a woman named Namika.
What?
Afraid not. Only those passengers who were heading back here are accounted for.
I can say for a fact that everything was... Oh wait, no, she's more gruff than that.
She's like 7 gruff.
I can say... I can't do that. Hold on.
Not too much of a growl. Yeah.
Gotta think of like voice 8 for rock roll. I can say for a fact that everything... No, that's not at Southern.
That's Tuliolan.
Tuliolan. I can say for a fact that everything was fine until we arrived in Yasulani. But when the big tremor struck, not long after we left the station, I hit the emergency brakes and looked back. All I could see was the dome. So the engine made it back, but not the cars?
What's more, the fortress sits right on top of the tracks of all places. What are the odds of that?
That seems awfully convenient. Assuming the fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how we're to reach it undetected. I don't care if we're detected. I say we smash our way inside. Excuse you?
I'm with her.
Despite how it sounds, I actually gave that some thought. Zurulja wants me to prove that I'm father's worthy successor. If I fail, he'll destroy Tuliola. By charging in head-on, I might make my intentions plain as day. In so doing, keep his eyes on me.
A bold strategy. I like it.
Excuse you?
Of course, your plan will be no good if you cut down before reaching their base. What you need is something that will get you there quick and break through their defenses with a single, decisive blow. We got just that. Since the tracks go straight into the fortress, we can reinforce our train with armor, load her with all the fuel she'll carry, and send her hurtling at it and explode on impact.
That is a brilliant plan.
Chief, you gone insane?
Alright, they worship the trolley. You were just saying how relieved you were that the train's in one piece. And now you want to turn it into a big bomb?
The train's not important. Our dream was to have railroads running coast to coast, remember? If these invaders have their way, there may not be any more railroads, let alone trains to run on them. Is that what you want? It's a sacrifice we have to make. These good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside that dome and to put a stop to all this. The least we can do is help. But Chief...
Listen. Listen. No matter how hard the things may get, no matter how many times we fail, we'll always get back up. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train. So have faith. And quit your complaining.
But what if we fall really, really hard? There's no getting back up if we're dead.
No one's dying on this train. I'll see to it myself. Is that her?
That's still her.
Needless to say, this will be a one-way trip. We're gonna need to jump off at the last moment if we don't want to go out in a blaze of glory. You alright with that? Yep. Not a problem.
I'm jumped off fast to things. No changing their mind, is there? Just promise me you'll be careful out there, honey. We won't leave you with any sorrows to drown. Never fear.
Never fear.
Seeing as I've never had a drink in my life, I certainly hope not. Oh, he's stone cold sober. It'll be a lie to say the loss of a train doesn't concern me. But we're good friends, and my loving wife beside me. That's all I really need, man. Well, at least it'll go down as a legendary train that saved Tyrol.
That it will. But first, we gotta work so she'll look the part. Interesting.
Yeah, the moment you said "and quit your complaining," yeah, that was the most southern thing I've ever heard you say, and you're from the south.
Well, I was, yeah. I don't know much about Magitech, but if there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word.
We'll keep that in mind. If any of you are willing... Is that him still? No, that's him now. If any of you are willing and able to lend a hand, there's work that needs doing over at the storehouse.
I'll let you guys handle it this time.
It seems we have a path forward. I believe this is a good time for me to return to Tuliolo and inform Kawan of the situation.
I shall return as well. I have new investigations to peruse. Huh? The dome's elemental aspect is similar to that of the gate in the Golden City. If we can identify connection, we may learn something of use in our fight. It's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be easy, but I know we can get through this together. We won't get through it just yammering, people. Let's move.
Move it. Come on. Chop, chop.
Erinville's people are waiting.
If you ain't running, you're running late.
To use the train as an explosive is a brazen plan. We'll have but one attempt, so we'd best make it count.
The ships seem content to remain waiting in the skies, so let us take this opportunity to do what we can and prepare. You're hoping Namika is safe.
Well, we have our plan. Now let's finish this train and blast our way into the dome. Come on! There we go. Even only just having met them, I can see now how important the train is to Wawilika and the engineers. We can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. Who's talking now?
Raha! Honey!
Cutscene. Talkie. No.
Reedy. Well, I have no objections on the plan itself. Well, while I have no objections on the plan itself, I have one concern. How can we be certain Zeroljar will not strike Tuliolal in retaliation?
I considered the possibility. But when brother told me to come and prove myself, he meant it. He wants to show that his kingdom is superior to Tuliolal, and it'll give him no satisfaction to attack when he knows I'm not there. No, he'll be waiting inside the dome, waiting for us to challenge him so he can crush us and prove his strength. Indeed, if anything, we're more likely to put Tuliolal in danger by not taking the fight to him. So we indulge Zeroljar at last, until Tuliolal has shored up her defenses. Right, we charge in from the front, keep his eyes on us. during which time Gon and the others will fortify Tuliola.
If you believe this is the best course, then we shall trust you in your judgment. I expect there will be no small amount of enemy resistance, but we'll do all in our power to assist you.
Thank you. Well, time is of the essence. Let's go. Let's see what is left to be done for the train. Don't let this be a stupid little move the block here quest. We had plenty of that earlier. We're toward the end now. Let's pick things up.
Let's pick it up. Come on.
With Lamont. Everyone's hard at work on the train, so I can't wait to see how it turns out. Oh, there's Graha. You want to grab? Oh, you want to grab this guy.
Oh. Looks like work's getting on the way. We'll finish in no time at all.
So what can we do to help? No need to hold back.
As I understand, the two of you met your fair share of craftsmen during the Route of Succession. Would you happen to know a few who'd be willing to come and help us complete modifications to the train?
Oh yeah. Of course! What sort of craftsmen do you have in mind? I have a few Gabi friends.
Let's see.
Mobby friends. How about the mobs? Mobiles.
Numo?
Oh, is he gonna send us out to the places?
Perhaps my greatest concern is keeping the train safe from enemy attacks. Even if you're all aboard to fend them off, it'll be over in an instant if they manage to get just one good hit on the cerulean tanks. According to eyewitnesses, the soldiers use lightning-based weapons. Some of mine's been installed grounding rods. Would you happen to know a carpenter who can handle that? We could ask Wakivu.
Yeah, I like the bottom answer too, but that's the same.
Yeah, master carpenter from Okado, eh? If they're willing, we were glad to have.
No objections from me. Just be sure not to forget the traditional greeting.
But we'll need more than just a carpenter if we want to work this in a timely fashion. We got a lot of equipment that needs moving. Heavy equipment. Don't suppose you know anyone that's up to the task?
I think the Hanu may be strong enough.
Zermor. Perhaps Zermor can help.
Yeah, Fontaine would not be able to lift any of that. Zermor would be perfect. He'd be hard-pressed to find folks stronger than the Yukwi. I'm sure he'd be willing to help.
You're friends with the Yaqui. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Well, not one for strength for help like that. Next, I'd like to outfit the train with some powerful weaponry of its own. Like as not, the soldiers will be riding their flying vessels. We'll need countermeasures to deal with them.
That is true. I, for one, can't use magic, nor am I handy with the firearm like my brother. Any ideas for ranged weapons we can use?
Let's store ballistas on the train. Big ones.
Big ones.
Ballistas, eh? While they'd be powerful, it seems to me they take too long to reload between each shot.
I'd have gone with
If there was some sort of ballista that could reload quickly, then that might work. But weapons aren't exactly my field of expertise. Perhaps I can be of assistance.
Hey, Graha!
The Crystarium employed etheric cannons for its defenses, and I see no reason why the design cannot be adopted for your train. While I did not conceive them myself, I know the design, and it should be possible to build them here, provided we have the requisite materials and skilled smiths.
Now that sounds like something Fontaine can help with. What are the materials you need?
The barrel can be fashioned from any metal, so long as it's highly conductive to ether. To power the cannon, we'll require fire-aspected crystals of the highest purity. Fire crystals, eh? Might be as the miners over in the Springs can help with that. Then if I could leave the crystals and smiths to everyone's hands, I shall get started on drawing up the schematics. Right then, I'll secure us the smiths. In the meantime, could you two deal with the materials? Shen's is in charge of our supplies, so it might be good to talk to him about it first.
We lost our opportunity to talk to Graha. Wayne.
Hey. My husband's gone. Well, I think we're set for a plan. Thanks for the consultation. Now, let's get this train dressed up and give her a proper farewell she deserves.
I know it's hard, but you're actually not going as deep as you were before. It's harder today than it was yesterday.
I know.
I guess we've been at it for so long.
I keep thinking, like, is this over yet? Not the final watch yet?
The plan is coming together. To make a good speed, I'm going to try and enlist some more help from among our friends in Yoktoral. I'll leave the materials in your care. I think I saw Shenzo over in the southeast. Graha, where'd you go?
Where'd you go, huh, Graha?
Shenzo should be here somewhere. Oh, hi,
Oh, Graha!
Hi.
I found him again.
Shenzo has given me a list of materials we'll need to lift, and they have everything they need. Oh no, it's a lift and carry one. It'd be a shame if Sid and his engineers aren't here to help. If they were, I'd expect they'd turn everything into a flying train.
Graha says, right, time to put my knowledge gains in the first to use.
Hey, Shenza.
That should be enough lumber for the armor. What else do we need? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you two there. What can I do for you both?
We're here to gather your materials. What do you need?
Etheric cannons? Huh, interesting. I'll have an idea where we can get the conductive metal, so I'll take care of it. I'm not sure about the fire crystals, though. Might be best if you spoke directly with a miner. Can I leave that to you?
Sure, point me in the direction.
Great! You're friends with Iyade, aren't you? I love that, Iyade. One of the best miners around. If anyone can get you the crystals you're after, it's her.
Wait, that's the bunny girl, isn't it?
Yep. Ayate. I got it.
Eat the bird. Yum.
What you get here, and then I'm gonna beckon the bird over.
Where are you?
Sorry, I had to beckon the bird.
I see.
And if I dismount, I have to re-beckon it.
That's on your shoulder still.
Yeah, I know, because I beckoned it.
Oh, Eloine, what brings you around these parts? We need fire aspected crystal of the highest purity. There is fire crystals, you say? I think I heard tell about them before. What was that about? Here's the last Aether current. I remember. Saru and Analas. You can find them in the south of town. They're actually ingest fire crystals and keep them in their gut, if you can believe it. If you want the purest crystals, though, you'll have to go after the oldest, toughest Analas. Nothing you can't handle, right?
Right.
I'll show you where you can find some to hunt. Looking forward to seeing why Erendil thinks so highly of you two. To the left.
To the left, to the left, bird, to the left. Dun, dun, dun.
Eshkayani Wilds. There she is. Ayate. Are you talking about the golems?
Not sure.
There's quite a lot of wildlife in these parts. I think it's due to the ceruleum, but no one can say for sure. Still, not often that you see a bigger dominating sort. That's what you need. What you have to do is hunt down a few of their kind. Establish yourself as a threat. That's known to draw out the leader. Not a problem. There's a quest like this in the Red Ruby Sea. That's the spirit. While you're on the hunt, keep watch nearby to make sure no hapless travelers come stumbling in. Really? Are you skipping?
Are your spells prepared?
My spells are prepared.
Well, there's a cerulean pool.
Cool. Or hot. Ah, this is more what I was expecting. There he is. There we go.
They're fire crystals. A fire crystal of the highest purity, taken from the belly of a beast.
Yate.
Hey,
Amazing! You dealt with the beast in no time at all. You need the crystal delivered to Shenza? I'll see that he gets it. There you go. Hey, they're blue fire crystals. That's even hotter.
Oh yeah, blue flame? Yeah.
These fire crystals are for the train, aren't they? I heard about your plans to enter the dome. I want to thank you for going to such lengths to stop these invaders. And enough he'd grumble, I knew I was asking this. Please take care of Alan Jipya. Anyway, it's best to be on my way. As you well, and you as well. In case you are going to meet her, I saw Wukulamat heading toward the station.
Alright. Got a ways to go. Got a long way to go. I'm sure we'll get there.
Oh, that's a cactuar.
We're gonna do what I say here.
Napoli tender. Napoli tender. That's another Napoli tender.
Bombs.
You found bombs, huh?
Found bombs.
I wonder, can I get up here? I can, and there's no view spot. That's a ripoff. All the way up here and no viewpoint. Why are you still being chased?
I gave up. I was still being chased because I got caught by two more.
I see. Shadowani Station. Hey everybody. Hi Graha.
Hey honey.
There's Lamati. Hey Aaronville. How you holding up?
Taking care of the crystals, have you? Things proceed apace here too.
Cutscene. Please be spoken. My mouth didn't drop. Nah.
Ah.
Shenza told me that you got the crystals from him. Good work. I've just returned for looking for an extra help. We'll see in a moment who answers the call.
All will be in readiness for them when they arrive. Damn it. I'm out for a moment and all I can think about is my home.
Keep your chin up, Aaronville. We'll soon be on our way. We'll find your mother. It'll be good to see her after all these years. There's so much I'd like to ask her about her time with Papa.
Oh, she'll talk your ears off. Once my mother starts, there's no stopping her.
I wouldn't want it any other way. Right. Let's return helping where we can. The real work begins here, at the extra hand of Rad. And then we stand waiting.
Yeah, yawning.
Yawning.
Oh, this one looks voiced.
Oh, finally. And they made it sunny just in time. Everybody's here. This is a not quite as awesome moment as when Graha did it, but it's still rewarding.
Oh, it's not. Why?
Thanks for making the trek here. To be honest, I wasn't expecting so many of you.
Since the attack on Toriola, I'd been wondering if there was what I could do to help. So when I heard about the upcoming operation from Valkoana, I leapt at the chance to do my part.
Peace will be restored when we can all enjoy a nice cup of mezca. This is our home, and we'll do whatever it takes to keep it safe.
While I assist in the efforts here, High Luminary Gerfuller does the same at the capital.
I am truly grateful. With all of us working together, there's nothing we cannot accomplish. Let's get to it, my friends! Hey, Graha.
Slowly scooches over to Graha.
Meanwhile, I'll talk with Erenville.
Yes, let's get to it.
Whoa, what's with this music?
Whoa, where did this come from?
It feels weird. It feels 90s, is what it feels.
Yeah, like the whole, this is the music you hear when everything's fine now.
This is the end credits music.
Yeah.
That's cool. So this is supposed to be a, what's that called when you see a bunch of clips going through the training?
Montage.
Montage. That's a nice picture. So it took us a couple days.
And the ship's still there? I can't see him.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah. Darby hit hot metal with wacky stick.
I mean, I see what they're doing. I just don't think it's there yet. Plus, they gotta work on the pacing a little bit. They should have led up to this with a voice cutscene.
They should have...
Wait, it's taken 3 days?
Alright, everyone.
Oh, you're right.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Alright, everyone. That'll do it.
You cannot have... gotta switch off the Tuliolal accent. You've done your part. Let us finish the mountain the armor cannons, and then you'll have yourselves a hard-earned rest. Thank you again for answering the call.
No need for thanks now. Whenever you need help, just give us a holler. Indeed, we must hold the wrong part when our nation is in peril.
Here, here, we love Tural, and we love you too, Wuklamont. Val Wuklamont. I love you all too. Your kindness and goodwill will not be in vain. This I promise. Yeah, this definitely should have been voiced. If you're gonna make it this important. Why did I get a hot commodity objective fulfilled 4 times?
No, I did. Did I get the thing done? No, I only had it. No, yeah, what? 1, 2, 3, and then of the 21 parties currently recruiting, and then I got another one.
Huh. Wawalika. Well, it was nice to see the sun for a minute.
It was. Thank you both again for your help. would have been able to finish so quickly without you. Go rest up. We won't be long before the train's ready.
Here we go.
Bacon pie! No, pardon me, because I'm gonna go explore that fucking
Look
big dot.
what I have.
Before I do anything, system, sound, play music when mounted. Mount guide. Where is he? There you are.
You gotta tell me what music it is. Oh, there you go. You got that one.
It's the FF9 theme!
Yay! Alright, sand nests. My mount can fly no higher. Is it underneath?
I see where you're at. It's over here. Where that giant circle is.
Okay, there's no targets. I thought this would be like Heaven on High, not Heaven High. You know, the trading place. I don't see anything.
This is where the giant world boss spawns.
Ah, my mount's invisible on here. Alright. Wait, where's MSQ again? That way. So we can fly in every zone. Oh, how high can we go? Not that high. Like halfway up to the ship. Where are you going?
Back to the MSQ. Alright, let me turn off Holy cow. All aboard.
All aboard. Despite his fatigue, there's an undeniable air of satisfaction about Wawalika.
From here on out, we won't stop working until the train's ready. You have any preparations? That would be a good time to see to them. The boarding call will come before you know it.
Oh, come on! Let me on the train!
So, oh, this would be where we'd be like, this would be like the final part where you could be like, oh, I need to 100% the game before you go to like the final areas.
3, 2, 1, yes. Yeah, we could have gone and talked to everybody, but I'm ready for this to end.
I'm ready as well.
Yeah, that cutscene was more than enough time to talk to everybody. 3 days. Sunshine!
Right, we're just about done with the modifications.
That's a lot easier
I have
to do.
Stress that we cannot afford a test run.
It's fine. We understand and accept the risks. We have faith in you and your craft. I'm sure everything will go to plan. With all the hard work everyone's put in, it couldn't be otherwise.
Oh, you had to say it out loud, didn't you, Wilmot? You know what bothers me about this whole situation?
What?
Literally everybody in Zach Thorell knew, which means they weren't keeping it secret, which means they should expect us coming. That is actually pretty impressive.
Damn.
Behold, the pinnacle of locomotive engineering, the Dawn Blazer.
Amazing!
Not bad.
Yep, she's been fitted with wooden armor and a crystal grounding rod to mitigate the effects of lightning. Naturally, we had to overhaul the engine so it can handle the extra weight.
I also had her outfitted with the ferric cannons, the better to contend with enemy forces. And as they're modelled upon those used at the Crystarium, I can attest to their potency.
So, what do you reckon? Given the tight turnaround, I'd say we did a damn good
I was
job.
just expecting us to go...
On the train, not some Back patting here.
Let him try and stop us in this.
Yep. Let him try to stop us.
Glad she's to your liking. I hate to let go of such a beautiful piece of machinery, but I know you'll give her a proper send-off for us.
Damn right we will.
At the risk of spoiling the mood, we should probably get moving.
Yep. We can finally see them.
Yep. You won't get far if you let them pummel you from the air, but you'll be safe enough once you reach the tunnel.
In that case, I will conceal the train with a spell once everyone is on board.
Ooh.
It should last long enough for us to reach the tunnel unnoticed.
That's why you're my favorite, honey.
You got it, Graha.
Right. So everyone, are we ready?
Ready as we'll ever be. It's your little wigglings!
We got this.
We've done all we can. Rest is up to you.
Better get home in one piece, miss.
I won't let you down. All aboard!
Do it, Graha.
Vanish.
Is that why they showed us the train? Because they're not going to let us see it afterwards? There we go. Looks like...
Okay.
At this speed, we should arrive at the dome in no time at all.
But not before we're spotted, I expect. Stay alert!
Alright, you man one, I'll man the other.
Here we go.
There they are.
Stand fast, everyone.
Ooh. I gotcha. On the right.
I got it.
No, you don't.
Hey, Eloine! 2 already!
They're aiming at Graha. Using non-lightning.
Have care! They switched to firearms!
They're aiming for the crystals. Oh, if that catches fire, the ceruleum! Cut it loose, Graha!
Oh dear.
Raha, jump!
Cut it loose, Alizé! Graha, grab her!
Oh!
Uh-oh. Got your back. You can thank me later.
That still only counts as 1.
We gotta preserve the rest of them.
Erinville, I need you to take over for me.
You are crazy.
What are you doing? Oh, she's defending the crystals. We got this, Erinville. Bree, keep an eye on the back ones. We can't lose another one.
Rear integrities, it's hot looking at 80%, give or take.
Watch it, watch it!
Huh? Shit.
End of the line, everyone!
Get Ready. See you, Aaronville. Whoop.
At this
Don't
speed?
wait. Yeah, at this speed. Come on, grabbed you. Why is she waiting? Ooh. All right, you guys good? Let's go.
Oh.
Let's hope that worked.
Ooh.
It's a nice
How many
explosion.
tons of TNT do you think was that?
Probably double what you think.
Oh, that was too close.
Yeah, you should have jumped
I'd say we had
sooner.
plenty of. I'd say we had a few,
Still
bit
alive,
more
Aaronville?
time between them.
Mostly.
Alpha's not here. Braha,
Life's
can you
alive.
cast Cure, please, on Aaronville? Alright, let's go in.
Okay.
At last, the enemy stronghold. We should hurry before they can regroup.
Let's go and find out what's inside.
How can there be no enemy resistance at the gates?
Well,
This
we
is their
probably blew
stronghold.
them up. And we shot the ones from the air. They probably weren't expecting that. Here we
Vanguard.
go. Alright. Shall we queue up?
Let's queue up.
Well, let's talk to Quiet first. You are not in my instance, are you?
No, we're not. Okay. Aaronville says, I will remain out of sight until the fighting's over. At the risk of repeating myself, try not to do anything reckless.
Oh! This is a cutscene area. Okay.
Yeah.
The idea of venturing into enemy territory is daunting, but I believe I'm ready. Or as ready as I'll ever be.
Diplomat.
There is no way Zerulja will be able to ignore explosive entrance.
Alize.
Just a little further and we'll be inside the dome.
We couldn't have made it this far without the train. Let us see to it we go the rest of the way. And Nitowiki, yeah, Nitowiki has something else to say.
The rest is up. Southern. The rest is up to you now. I can make my own way back, so don't worry about me. Take care and good luck. Are you
Okay.
leading or am I leading?
I am leading.
Okay. Cue us up. 11 minutes.
Can't take that long.
Are we just gonna wait here for 11 minutes?
Look at this place.
It's pretty impressive.
In a scary way, yeah.
We're just waiting on tanks.
I thought with the healer strike going on, there would be like a shortage of healers, but I guess not.
Well, no. I don't think the healer strike really is gonna do much. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh. Dawntrail Vanguard.
That's fucking music, dude!
Oh dear. We've got beasts too.
They come.
Hello everyone. Yeah. Next time I'll fix my portrait.
Vanguard is under attack. Vanguard is under attack. All units, prepare for battle.
How do you like Pictomancer Tank?
I don't think he likes it very much at all.
Weird to go through 2 full rotations, but I guess we are at a higher level. Defeat machines with paint.
Enemy sighted. R7 sentries. Prepare to engage. Cover! They have Tron bikes?
They do. Gotta follow the tank.
I want a Tron bike! Oh.
Those do donuts. He's gonna be missing AoEs here. I'm not gonna be able to protect everybody. Yeah, I definitely gotta work on my spell speed a little bit. Interesting.
Got him.
Where's it thing?
Vanguard Commander R8. Intruders detected. Initializing the extermination protocol.
Okay.
Beware the wing blade. Oh!
Is he... Oh, ow.
Oh, right. So it's like either out, you gotta go out or in.
So the wing blade will cut outside of the bike.
Yeah, if it's on like either side, it will either go on the outside or inside. You need to figure out where it's gonna cut. This is just charge.
Ow. Aerial bombardment.
Right, wing blade is gonna be.
Outside.
It's gonna be on the outside. Stay inside. Stay inside. Whoa! Woo.
I'm getting hit by everything.
You're okay.
For now. Uh-oh, watch the corners. Group 1, Group 2.
Inside. That's going inside. Oh. Bombardment. It's gonna be it's gonna get corners in the middle. Never mind.
That middle is right at the end. Retro wave. My shield is not ready to go up. Where's it going? In or out? In.
Got him. Vanguard Mask of Healing. What does this look like? That's cool.
I hate it. Okay, maybe I like it.
Edgecrafter?
This place is amazing.
Loves of aiming. Bracelets of casting. That's an upgrade for you.
Doing some defending here first.
Final awaken.
In. I don't like getting so close as a caster. It's called Magic Rain for a reason! Yeah, that's a familiar sound.
Oh yeah, because they use the
Thermal coil boilers.
Yep.
Man, this dungeon is freaking awesome.
Helm of Maiming. Ooh. Earrings of Fending. Protector. Oh, what if we fight Eliminator?
Uh-oh. Keep an eye on the edges. Meow! I'm a caster!
Ow!
Hey, how did I dodge all of that and you didn't? That doesn't make sense. What? I don't understand this one. Okay.
Oh! It's a crash course.
Okay. Oh no! Let me through. Who's dead? The healer's dead. I'm sorry. Motion sensor. I'm getting hit. Oh no! I'm going to die. Oh, I didn't die. Help.
Oh, come the fuck on.
Well, I dodged it again.
Ow.
And I live. No, 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 no. Ow. Motion sensor. How are you guys still moving? Ah. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I have no means of healing myself. Oh, I got hit by one of those. No, I'm sorry, I can't join you. I'm sorry.
I got it.
Ooh.
Ah, ha, ha, ha.
5 seconds. 5 seconds, and I'll have my heal up for you.
I don't have 5 seconds.
Sorry, there it is, the heal. You literally had 1 more second.
Tell you what, I think you guys have got this though.
You might. What's he doing? No, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not gonna wait. Whoa! Nope. I think I got nicked by that one. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Why didn't it work? Oh, because it's aimed. Come on! Well, that didn't do much.
Yeah, because you're a caster.
Sorry, I need time to paint. It's part of the job.
Some of the healers are low key, yo. They're cute.
Okay, so when it hits 1, I can't be moving. Okay, so that's
Good job.
Good job. Really? Get rid of my ley lines?
Come on, you can paint a nice picture here, right?
Yeah, right. Are you kidding? Oh, he's gonna take it. Okay?
Home gang? Yeah, home gang.
Thank you. We can do it.
5, 1. Good job. Oh look, gloves are casting.
Need. You didn't even give me a second to cheer you on. But I will fight for you. Because you home gamed that for me.
He is the silent hero. He needs no recognition. I'm not looking forward to this boss when leveling Black Mage. Oh god, I can see that. Oh, here.
I'm good. Some shields up. I actually have 2 heals, but the other one takes so long that that last battle was impossible.
Okay.
One more. Alright, let's see what this loot is. Oh, there's more.
Oh, a scythe. Let's see what this looks like.
Pass. And I didn't get to see the. No, I'm not skipping the cutscene.
Who is that? I got something, hooray. That such a serious breach should be allowed. But it ends now.
Is that Gala?
Xander the Snake Skinner. Ophidian Outrider. We redeem our honor with your lives.
Oh. He looks like Galif Baldessian.
Oh, look at that scythe, dude. Oh, we're going. Surprisingly, no eliminator. On your knees. Get away from that.
There are circles on the floor.
You're still stacked. It's impressive.
Oh!
That was close.
He's circling. Guys, don't stand on me. I'm too squishy for that. I am a very squishy person.
This can't be it, really?
You think it's phase 1? No, it's the first boss. It can't be phase 1. Okay, we're going clockwise.
How could you?
Oh, he came back to life.
Because he has one of the regenerators on him. Alright. No more games! I call on the soul of the serpent, the great devourer. Give me the strength to destroy our enemies. You'll pay for the souls you've made me waste this day.
Souls?
Waste? I'll tell you, limb from limb.
I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, okay.
Oh!
That's cool. Alright, which way is he going? Pay attention. Ah! Is it which side he raises his sword?
I'm not sure. What I do know is, if you get like right on him, and like look from like where he's not facing. Oh. Oh wait, that's a front cone as well. Get away from that. Never mind.
What? I don't know where to go.
No, it's the tail. It's the tail. Get away from the tail. Okay, so we stand here.
So there's only a quarter of the place allowed open. No!
Oh, what?
There must be a sign we're missing. Looks like the healer got hit a couple times too. Screech.
Anyway.
Sorry for the slow cast.
Okay, so if you go like right on him, and you go to this side where we're at, you don't get hit.
Well, we have LB. Alright, so where his hand is? Nope.
No? What? Oh, slither bait. Well, rear guard. Okay. Fore guard. Back.
Okay, where his tail did point forward then.
Fore guard. Right. Okay, that's what it is. Fore guard's front, rear guard's back.
You can also watch his tail. already with the, Alright, what's he say?
Probably not now.
Is it the way he's lifting the weapon? Oh.
Got it!
You did it! And that's a level for me! I'm 99.
Vanguard Twin Fangs!
Nice. Did you auto get that, or is that part of the loot?
That's part of the loot.
So you skipped the cutscene.
No, I didn't.
How'd you know then?
Because if you look on the chat log, it will show it.
Ah. Gonna commend that heal. Oh, and I guess gonna commend the tank.
Let's see how
That's
these
a
look.
nice little top. I'm gonna agree with
hello.
that. And I'm gonna pass on that for you, since you're gonna get that anyway. So it looks like the tank got the top. That's fine. You did a lot of heavy lifting.
Look at these!
Ooh, those are nice. What did I get? Hold on.
How do they look connected?
Don't leave yet, because it's gonna be cutscene.
Mask of Casting.
Oh. Whoa.
Whoa.
That's creepy. Oh, it's double dyeable. Let's see what it looks like. Excuse me, I want to see both sides, please. Okay, that's the bottom half. We'll dye it light in the top half. Okay, so it's very hard to see the tint on the bottom half, but the top half is pretty creepy. I'm gonna wait for after the cutscene. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2,
Oh,
go.
just go.
What greeted us was not the home that I had left behind.
What?
There was no mistaking we had reached Yasulani. And yet... it was wholly unlike my memories. The lands of my childhood had changed beyond imagining.
This is the base of that area we saw in the previews.
To where had I returned? We tread on, the darkened skies above a mirror to my heart, clouded with fear and uncertainty.
How bizarre. This cannot be Yasulani, can it?
I don't know.
Isn't this heritage found?
It is.
I wonder if that's referring to Trial. Wow, this place is different. Wait, we're not in a safe spot. I will put that in a safe spot. I'm lagging a little bit. Alize? I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. You're literally skating inside Alize.
Alright. Very well. What happened here? Raha? There was no sensation of passing into a different world. This couldn't be a reflection, could it?
I think they brought it here. Is this Yasulani?
What?
I was prepared for something strange, but this... it's like another world.
I don't understand. Land of Levin.
Texan.
Doesn't make sense.
That tower, was it always there?
No, definitely not. Oh, that wall over there.
The material's not something we use in Dural. It's closer to what we saw at the gate of the Golden City and the mechanical soldiers. Such massive structures couldn't possibly have been built in so short a time.
Then I'm inclined to assume we've been transported to another location. Or perhaps... Well, speculation will avail us naught. We need to learn more before we can draw conclusions.
Let's take a look around then. There are aether currents. Mount is not acceptable. That'll do. Ooh, look at the Durgans.
Axe speaks. What is all this?
Could we have gone over that bridge?
I don't know, but I don't think we're supposed to. Hey, answer me a query here real quick. I want you to tell me where we'll come out. Yeah.
Hmm?
You feel like you're Rhypillion.
Nope.
No? Oh man.
It's a one-seater. I know it's the same model, but it doesn't look like it's designed for two. Haven't seen anyone so far. I recognize the lay of the land. It is definitely Yasulan, and yet... Oh, that was you, misread it.
Oh, that's fine. Cryo?
This place is isolated by the dome, yet the skies are heavy with thunderclouds. The air oversaturated with lightning-aspected ether?
This place is unnatural in a way I've never seen before. How does it?
That looks like a train station, doesn't it?
That must be the Yashalani station, where the passengers disembarked.
Then perhaps we'll find someone to talk to there. Let's go and investigate. $291 northwest, so by the train station.
Looks like it.
This place does feel weird. Northwest, still in this direction. Going to definitely attune first, though. I don't see anybody but our comrades here.
Amidst enormous alien structures, we have more familiar sites like this station. It's fallen into total disrepair, as if it hasn't been used in decades.
Yeah, look at all the mold on the walls. It's time different here.
As if time can't move forward in a bubble, right?
Do you think inside the dome moves faster than outside of the dome?
Either that, or it's just had like a massive jump, like decades into the future.
No, just think about it. If time inside the dome moves faster, that means outside time's paused. And the people in here have been waiting hundreds of years. The Aetherites of Turali design. That means Trial's parents would have been dead thousands of years ago, unless nobody dies in here. I'm pretty sure this is Yas'Alani Station. But from the state of it, I'd swear it'd been abandoned years ago. I'm not sure what to make of this. We should look a bit more.
So do you think the people who got off on the train now are either like old and dead, or like just like completely dead, or just really old?
Unless they become digitized. Rusty train turntable.
You find a train turntable. The thick layers of rust suggest it hasn't been used in years. Rusty train tracks.
Dilapidated building.
I'll say the trains, and then once you're done, you can say what the building is. The tracks are heavily rusted. It would seem they haven't been tended to for a long while.
The building is a rotting husk. It's clearly been many years since anyone lived here. Oh, there's Alizé.
What does Alizé say? Whoa!
This water tower is for trains, isn't it?
Elohim, get over here. We got company.
Finished poking around, have you? Let's have everyone then. I want you all to take a look at this. It's one of the mechanical soldiers, long since broken apparently. But I'd say its presence confirms this is indeed Zorolja's domain ring. The face is different too. It's not a triangle. What about the rest of you? Did you learn anything? This place is old.
It's so old, but they only built this place recently.
So all evidence suggests that this is Yas'Alani Station.
Aye, I've not dealt with Yas'Alani, but I don't understand why these buildings are so run down. They were completed barely a year ago.
For new structures to deteriorate and enormous ones to appear in a flash, if I didn't know better, I'd say time flows differently here. Is such a thing even possible?
We've encountered this phenomenon before, as it so happens. Though it may be difficult to believe, our one is but one of several. In some respects, they're similar to one another, but in others, wholly different. We call them reflections. Simply put, the rift between dimensions causes time to flow at a different pace in each world. While hours pass in one, years may have come and gone in another.
But if this is Yas'Alani, then we should still be in the source. The flow of time should be synchronized. I'm not sure I follow all this talk of reflections and dimensions. But if Erenville says this is Yas'Alani, then it must be. Your village is a little further along, right? Erenville!
Yes, it is a short distance to the northwest.
Then let us head there next. Rather than talk theory, it's always better to confirm things firsthand.
Right.
May I be of assistance? It's still functioning? It doesn't seem to be hostile, at least. Perhaps we can ask it some questions. Can you tell us where we are?
Hello, I am human.
Unable to confirm credentials. Please present citizen identification. Unable to confirm credentials. Confirm. Confirm. Seems broken after all. To strength by half. Let us leave it and be going.
Please confirm. Credentials. Please confirm. Please. Please please confirm.
Graha?
Oh, those lightning rods.
Seems like it.
Would you accompany me for a moment? There's something I wish to investigate.
Not a problem. Lead the way.
Is this a sanctuary? Yes, it is. Okay.
Oh, excellent. Put the new stuff on. Oh, let me repair first.
Just had to re-glamour myself.
Plate should be fine. Yep, fine.
Maybe we should follow the bridge. Oh wait, no, it's down.
Whee!
Huh? Look there. The lightning appears to be drawn to those pole-shaped structures over yonder. The design suggests there's some manner of lightning rod. Let's go and take a closer look. Whoa!
He's got a sword.
I haven't seen these guys since 12. This material seems to be the same as that used in the mechanical soldiers and warships. On closer inspection, it appears to bear fine etching, rather reminiscent of arcane runes. I suspect they're not merely decorative. I would posit it's used to harness lightning as a source of energy. Quite impressive technology. I'll share this observation with Yustola. For a blessing, the dome doesn't appear to interfere with link pearls.
Wait, wouldn't time interfere with link pearls?
Thanks for accompanying me. Let's head to the village and find the others. It would, yeah, because it must be like a really drawn-out signal.
Unless I was breaking through. That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. Makes as much sense as like hacking in like movies, you know? It's like, whoa, the virus is fighting back! Whoa. What's the mark?
Graha says no sign of anyone.
Oh, Edenville.
Is this Edenville's village? Let's stay vigilant.
What in the world?
This is another Garland Mold situation, isn't it? We get there and it's already ruined. Wait, look beyond. There are buildings.
Yeah. And there's drones?
There's a guard there. Is that your house?
My home. It's in ruins. But why? What happened here?
You timed up good.
And where is everyone?
Do I need
That is a good question. Where is it? It's a ghost town.
I had a look in a few of the other houses, but they had clearly been abandoned.
Damn it all.
None of this makes sense.
That's what I'm saying.
Excuse me? Are you looking for someone?
It's her.
It's you.
She's adorable. Oh, I love the inside of her dress, too.
I apologize for giving you a fright. However, I did have reason to keep to the shadows. Sorolja has told me a great deal about you.
Sorolja?
Sorolja?
Greetings, and welcome to the realm of Alexandria.
The realm of what?
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
Sphene? Oh, this is pretty music.
Queen of Reason?
And is he resolved?
If you are the Queen of Reason, is there perhaps a...
King of Resolve?
Yes, if you mean to ask if there is a King of Resolve. Zorulja holds that title, and together do we reign.
I don't fucking believe it.
Then you're both behind the attack on Tulishola. And I doubt you're here to offer us a warm reception.
No, you have it all wrong. I am not come to fight.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you're not going to get one.
Zorulja rules alongside me, but that is a matter of expedience. In truth, we are at odds, he and I.
Oh?
Okay.
It is at considerable risk to myself and my people that I come before you to beg your aid.
Okay, that's different.
Okay.
Our aid? I'll admit I cannot imagine King Zorolja is keen to share and share alike. But if what you say is true, you're still the queen.
Indeed. But I was once the sole ruler of Alexandria. Until one day, he appeared, bent on conquest. In my weakness, I feared his power. So I persuaded him to forego violence and strike a bargain. I would remain queen, and he would receive technology that would empower him to achieve even loftier ambitions, along with the knowledge to use it. A gamble, to be sure, but if it might spare my people...
She sacrificed other people to save her own.
If I may, the dome surrounding these lands was erected but recently. How is it he was able to not only invade, but instate a new system of leadership in a mere matter of days?
I've never heard of your realm. And this place is, or at least was, Yasulani. The house I grew up in is still here. But 3 years ago, that tower and these strange contrivances weren't. Nor was our village in ruins. Where did you come from? And what happened to the people who lived here? You must know!
I realize how confusing this all must be. Truth be told, I don't fully understand it myself. What I can say is that one day, people from your Tuliolol suddenly appeared here in Alexandria. Or perhaps it was we who found ourselves in Tuliolol. Until but recently, we were completely unaware of events taking place beyond the barriers surrounding our realm.
Does this not remind you of the Crystal Tower? How after the 8th Umbral Calamity, we devised a means to transport the Spire across time and space from the source unto the First. Granted, this is on a much larger scale, if that is indeed what has happened. Not only the people and structures, but also the surrounding environment.
It must take a lot of power.
Regardless, the people of Lakeland perceive
I don't want to think about
the
that.
Crystal Tower much as the Queen describes her own
Because they mention
experience.
souls.
Sudden and inexplicable.
Well then, you appear to have a better grasp of our circumstances than we do. Indeed, more than I dared hope. In which case, a closer examination of the effects of this phenomenon may afford us more insights. Allow me to take you to the outskirts.
First, answer Arundel's question.
First,
Yeah,
answer his question.
Shatona live there as well. Perhaps your acquaintances are among them.
Hold on. If we accept, there's no guarantee we're not walking into a trap.
Yeah, she's still got her weapon drawn. Or about to.
But if we're to defeat Zorolja, we need to understand how he grew so strong. Besides...
Go
you're
with it.
right. Queen Sphene, before we go, Your Majesty, I have to ask, did you really have nothing to do with the attack on Tulihiola?
Noble Wook Lamart, shall we dispense with the formalities?
Answer the question.
I'll not deny the soldiers and airships that attacked your people are products of Alexandria. But it was Zorolja, not we, who fashioned them into weapons of war and laid siege to Tuliolo.
So they weren't weapons of war before.
So he alone is to blame.
No, I may not have prosecuted this war, but I nevertheless bear responsibility for it.
She reminds me of Minfilia.
Perhaps. I know next to nothing about you, let alone what you've been through. So by all means, show us around. I think we'll learn a lot from meeting your people.
Here's the lesson again.
Wonderful. If you would follow me.
I can't believe it.
She reminds me of young Minfilia too. Isn't it a little odd for the queen to be walking about on her lonesome?
That's what I was gonna say.
Is that concern or suspicion?
She's so
Take your
animated.
pick.
If things should take a turn for the worse, might I call upon your aid?
Confusion?
I jest, of course. But you do strike me as the most capable here.
Thank you. How'd you know?
Alexandria. I mean, I saw the teaser images for.
Do you think this is where
After the-
Alexander came from?
I don't know.
He had time
Well,
magic.
It's where Alexander came from in 9, because Alexander, like, the nation of Alexandria
I'm
was
gonna
built.
grab this real quick because I have 1 minute left, and you can read it.
Oh, okay.
My bonus points. I needed to use it. There we go. Sorry.
Something about
Go ahead.
something about stuff. That's fine. Yeah. But yeah, no, like Alexander was built. Well, the nation of Alexandria was built atop Alexander, and it wasn't until later on in FF9 when both Garnet and Ico used their conjoined summoning to summon Alexander from the kingdom and to strike down at Bahamut.
But I'm wondering if it's the reference to time magic.
I don't know.
Because remember, there was time magic with Alexander. Man, this music is gorgeous. Just raw piano and digital tones.
Let's find where Erenville. Let's find this Shatona village. See if it's like a decent spot and she's trustworthy or not, and then we'll take an hour break. How's that?
Okay.
Alizé is inclined to keep a close eye on the Queen.
Well, having established that we should be wary, we should use a little more. We could use a little more information. So let's head to this palace, the outskirts, and see what we can learn. Perhaps about Sphene as well. Okay, that accept message, very jarring. You hear that? You got the electric keyboard and the raw grand mixed together.
It's a mix of old and new, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe because we're in the old village underneath.
Look up there. Look at that. I'm taking the G-pose of that.
Where are you? That's not you.
I'm here. If you want to, yeah, just face the, Let me do shock. Nah.
Go from this angle here. Bird, I will kill you. I will rip your feathers out.
Oh yeah.
I'm standing over here. Follow me, Medion. Serious. But you tried.
Nah, bright floor is actually too bright. Yeah, bright one works. There we go.
How are you still there, Medion?
Go to custom control character and go minion.
Well, I'm glad the time is reversed this way and not the other. But wait, that would mean if they are aging properly and not digitized, that would mean the nursemaid would have died many, many years ago. The only one left alive would be Erenville's mother.
I don't even know if there's even that.
Well, depends how old she was, but they live like 300 years. 300 to 500 years.
That's a good point, yeah.
What are they sprinkling water? And shining sunlight?
Oh, Ragnar shed some light on this. Alexander in time magic is usually related to FF14 only. Typically, his attacks are holy.
Oh.
Okay.
Right. The most unusual farm, but the produce appears normal enough.
How they say?
It's a relief to see people here as well, at least.
Uh-huh. The innovations of Alexandria are nothing short of extraordinary. Erenville? Those brick buildings. I've seen their like before, but though I cannot remember where.
What brick buildings? I don't see any brick buildings. Where are they?
Look to the actual thing. See those towers? There's like brick in there.
Oh.
You good?
Sorry, somebody was knocking.
Ah, okay.
Have you ever seen such strange contraptions? I wonder what this one is used for.
Bean? I trust you have similar farming facilities in Tehran?
They're completely different from ours. I've got no idea what all those machines do.
We settled on this approach after some trial and error. The Terali had their own methods of farming, which they wanted to continue employing. But the environment makes it challenging. There's too much rain and not enough light. Thankfully, the use of electrope has allowed us to fortify the buildings here, as well as provide what nature cannot.
What?
Electrope. It's a material we use for myriad devices and applications. A topic for another time, perhaps. If you would follow me, we're nearly to the outskirts.
Southeast.
So it
We
offers
passed
a
it?
UV light as well as like a mister. It lights. Whoa! He's got something on his head.
He does. That makes me worried.
The lamps seem to be about the correct brightness. Now to check the crops and see if any further adjustments are needed.
It looks like we missed one when we were coming down. At the top of the hill? Southeast. Yeah,
South.
back where we were. How did we miss it? It's so dark here, we should have seen it. Unless it's up there.
Unless it is, yeah.
Southwest. Yeah, it's up there. Flip, 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 flip. Is there a way up there?
Then when your corporate are like bird.
It was so
Chocolate bird.
close, but it's so far away. How do you get up there?
I don't know.
Maybe over here? Yeah, it looks like we should be able to get there over here.
Whoa! You saw that, right?
Nope.
Lightning rod.
Ah.
Lightning came down on it.
There we go. Yeah, there are some native dactyl plants up here. But they seem pretty thin. There are some pretty ugly bugs here. Don't look at me, don't look at me. Hey, Bree! There are some pretty ugly bugs up here.
Why did you need to say that?
Be close.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
Northwest. There it is. Oh, wow. This could be a viewpoint. Let's get a picture here.
Oh yeah, let's sit down while we're doing it. Like, I don't know if there's a way to have the legs dangling off the cliff edge, but you know.
Well, sort of, but no. First,
Actually, let's get the current here first, so it doesn't ruin the picture.
yeah, I can't really look up this way. Good enough. Bird. Hey. Did you beckon it while flitting? Alright. You got it?
Got it.
There are mobs down there, so be careful how you jump. I can't get over how funny your voice, your in-game voice is. I hear Bree like, I'm going to kill you, and then I hear it go, ah!
Yeah, she like, and she falls down.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Tell me about yourself. Oh, you know about me? Well, not much to tell. I'm a Yipkana. I always had a fondness for growing things, and I've gotten quite good at cooking various types of produce. I can also grow fresh vegetables just by looking at them. Yippi's Hollow, most important life here in the outskirts. I work alongside the Chelookai, who runs the place. We cultivate a variety of vegetables here. With help of electro technology, we make most of what this land has to offer. Support those who call this place their home. They also grow produce inside Everkeep, but it's not the same as plants originally from Tyrol. This farmland is mainly for cultivating Tyroli vegetables using traditional methods. They all have dirt on their heads.
Is it some kind of monitor? Or like
maybe it keeps them alive?
Is it like a multi-tool?
Is it a soul registry?
Maybe. Maybe it's one of those things from Horizon Zero Dawn.
217 Southwest. It's this
Nowhere
way.
near where we're going.
It's the wall? Oh, don't be on top of the wall.
I don't like that at all. And there's places beyond it, so yeah, I'm guessing it's on top of the wall.
Alright. 89 Southwest, yeah. It's on the other side of that wall. That's mean.
This place.
It's something unnerving about it. And jittery.
It looks sort of dystopian, yeah.
Like echoes of what once was.
I know what it is. The new is kind of like, it's not really merging into the old, as it were. It's latching onto it. Like a parasite. Like a parasite, yeah.
Raha?
It's fascinating how they combine traditional bricklaying with electro-based engineering. A curious blending of two cultures.
Curious word. I'll admit I've seen nothing particularly suspicious yet.
Aaronville? This is a Tonawartan village, or at least it was, before the dome and these strange contraptions.
It's rather lively settlement, isn't it? In defiance of the ceaseless gloom, almost. It's a relief to see all the people here well. Hopefully the same can be said for everyone in Yusulani.
Cutscene.
World music.
Here we are. Though you'll doubtless find much of what you see in Alexandria strange, the traditional agriculture practiced in this village at least should be familiar.
Oh, the trees, what? You see that tree with rings of blue leaves?
I think that was a lamppost.
Queen's Fiend? What business brings her here, I wonder?
The queen has come!
Do the kids have it too? Everyone did that. No, they're not kids.
They're not kids, but like, they still have it.
In fact, where are the kids?
You look well, Paquine. And Katonya, I see you've already taken to your new position.
They seem to
When
love
she
her.
introduced herself as queen, I was expecting someone colder. Honestly, she reminds me of you, Lamachi.
It kind of does.
Me?
Yeah, she cares.
Connects with the people.
It's only natural for a ruler to love her people. And I should like to know them as best I can, even the most trifling details.
The more you come to know them, the more you grow to love them. Who they are and what they've built.
That's it. Beautifully put. And it would appear that she is well loved in turn.
The tree behind Cryle, see it?
Oh yeah, I do. I thought that was a lamppost, but I guess not.
Your Majesty, you honor us with your presence. And who are these fine people?
Oh, I've been called a lot of things. I don't know if I've been called fine, though.
Resolve Wooklamart and her companions. They come from beyond the barrier, but you needn't worry. They are good people and are to be treated as my honored guests.
And she's soaking wet. Can she get a coat?
The rumors of a link to the outside are true, then.
I would call her fine.
Lamont is still so young.
So young?
Oh, where are my manners? I am Papone, a leader of sorts of the people living out here.
Papone, okay.
Papone? That is a Tonawautan ring to it.
Right you are. I take it you hail from this region as well? Teshpiani, perhaps?
Yes, I do. I don't suppose you know a woman by the name of Kafkiwa?
Kiwa.
Kafkiwa? I'm afraid I'm not sure if I've ever met someone with that name.
Alright, man.
Oh. Mother isn't here. But it's a relief to know at least some of the people of Yasulani are alive and well.
Your mother, you say? Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance.
So you know her?
What?
You know my mother?
I do. Yes.
Stranger and stranger.
Then tell me, please, where is she?
I cannot say. Not here, but I promise I will in due time.
She's keeping an eye on those guards.
I have a question, Pepone. Do you recall what happened the day the dome first appeared?
The barrier? Well, I remember fixing a shelf that had collapsed after a terrible earthquake. Then the ground began to tremble. There was a brilliant flash of light, and then... Forgive me, my recollection of it all is rather poor.
You needn't push yourself, Papone. After 30 years, no one could blame you for not remembering.
30 years?
30 years!
So it hasn't been hundreds, just 30.
30 years? As in 30 years in the past?
Absurd though it may sound, there is no doubt in my mind the events that led to the joining of our lands occurred 30 years ago. Which is not to say I understand why our perceptions of the intervening time are so radically different. We only just became aware of the discrepancy when Zoraljar's military base was completed, and we were at last able to venture beyond the barrier.
Okay, so he stabilized the time.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
So they were trapped behind it for a while.
And he was waiting 30... So it
Remember,
took him 30 years.
The circle appeared, and then there was a minute or two, and then they came out.
Years.
Yeah.
Little wonder Zoralja assumed our father had...
So, yeah.
It is
he's-
Zoralja.
So when Zoralja... So he's not possessed. He's just Old.
It's not unlike how time
Older,
passes
yeah.
differently in the First and the Source. The fluctuating space of the rift between them disrupting temporal equivalence.
So,
perhaps the same holds true here, and time flowed faster within the dome.
a lot of time to stew. That is exactly right. He's been stewing in his hatred for 30 years.
I'm going with 2.
Do you suppose time is still passing faster in here?
Does that mean it's frozen out there now and we're stuck here?
I was able to make contact with Yestola not long ago via link pearl, so that shouldn't be cause for concern.
So whatever he did to get out stabilized
Has
it.
stabilized the
Based on
timeline.
the Queen's
Yeah.
account, this encampment may have come to serve as a physical bridge between the two planes, after which the dome was forced into the source's temporal flow.
It's still a lot to wrap your brain around.
But the
If we're too
timeline is
certain of
stable.
anything, we need more information. Sveen, would it be all right if we had a look around and spoke with the townspeople?
By all means.
She definitely reminds me of Reen.
Time to see what we can see of Alexandria then.
Okay. Alexandria.
And its people. I may yet find familiar faces among the survivors from Yasolani.
After all, if it was a Vieira settlement.
Even if I don't understand the half of it, I would learn more of this place before we confront Zorolja.
I would too.
Perhaps you'd care to see how we make our living. Though we have always prided ourselves on the use of traditional Tonawatan farming methods, the use of electro-fueled technologies has led to countless agricultural innovations.
I would join you as well.
Ma'am, please, you needn't trouble yourself.
It's no trouble at all. And I promise not to cause any manner of distraction.
Reassuring words, or they would be had I not heard them countless times before. Very well, but do be careful.
Of course. I shall proceed with the utmost care.
Whatever you say, pepperoni. Jake.
Now then, if you two would follow me, we can begin the tour.
Do you ever think if he becomes a dad, he'd be called Papa Peponi?
I still want to know what the glowy things are on their heads. The queen.
And then he can make it. And then he can own a pizza store and we call Papa Peponi Pizza.
Say that I trust her.
Papa Peponi's pepperoni.
I trust that her affection for these people is genuine. And that's enough for me.
For now. I still want to know what those things are on their heads.
I would like to know that too.
And whoever is going to cosplay that outfit is gonna have a hard time lighting it.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sure there's gonna be like someone who's gonna make like these intricate like these things where it's like you have like something tied to an app and you can change the color of it and you can change like how intense the waves go. Probably. And when you listen to, and then you can also it functions as a speaker on your head as well, so you can listen to music and like the things will like do the speaker bar thing. We are Caute. Welcome to the outskirts. We don't have much to offer, but make yourself at home. Tell me about yourself. My name is
Wihokwe.
Wihokwe. My name is Wihokwe, and I've lived in Yasolani since before that whole hullabaloo all those years ago. I make my way by raising livestock, but I hurt my back while carrying a bag of feed. These days, I spend more time looking after myself than the animals. What place is this? Well, as the name implies, the outskirts is just what we call the land outside of Everkeep. I suppose we only started calling it that after the dome appeared. Home to folks who just want to live off the land. Folks like me. Having said that, things sure changed over the years. Now we got all kinds of new technology, for better or for worse. What's worse?
So that means anybody under 30 here has never seen the outside world?
I guess not. Junk manga? Oh, weapons, there we go. Oh, it's titanium gold.
It's the same as out there.
They have the... Oh, they don't have a coat for you?
Hmm?
I was gonna say, do they not have like a coat for you? Because it's pouring now.
No. But I got an umbrella. I'm fine. I'm fine. This umbrella is wooden, as you see, so I won't be struck by lightning.
Wouldn't that make it a parasol if it's made of wood?
Forecast terminal.
Forecast terminal. Thank you for accessing the forecast terminal. Acquiring meteorological data.
Rain.
Static.
Prediction models forecast extended umbral static. According to expected predictions, the area will still be experiencing umbral static this time tomorrow. Interesting, umbral static.
Back to you, Tom.
Squishies.
Alright, that's Sphene. I think here's a good place to take the hour break after we talk to Sphene.
Yeah. Touring the farmlands of the Queen as another nation is not how I expected to spend my day. Indeed not.
Sphene? Electrope has done much to improve the efficiency of their farming, but hasn't replaced everything. The people wanted to preserve their old way of life, and we did not want to force ours upon them.
Well, you went to such lengths that our cultures could coexist, even going so far as to learn our tongue. I'm sure everyone appreciated that.
Communication was thankfully not an issue, but the Tirali tongue is surprisingly similar to Alexandrian. Of course, there are words and phrases for which there is no equivalent, but those can be taught with minimal effort. Through mutual respect, understanding, and patience, we Alexandrians and Tirali have learned a great deal from one another. And I'm sure there is much you wish to learn as well, so please, if you have questions, do not hesitate to ask.
Okay. So we will be back in an hour.
Papa Pepone preparing pepperoni pizza pie, presently preferring the passage of the Pisa pupils pilgrimage.
Perplexing! Apoplectic, even.
Foxy got her going now. Alright, we will be back in about an hour.
Alright.
This has just gotten crazier.
Stranger and stranger.
Exactly.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Suddenly, Alexandria. Like, I knew there was going to be 9 references, but like, Alexandria.
The Alexandria.
The Alexandria. Well, I mean, it's not the Alexandria.
I recognize a lot of that music, too.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
that mean she's Garnet? I mean, that's not what they call her. Not Garnet.
I mean,
What's her name?
there is... Garnet, Queen Garnet till Alexandros was the one in 9. I think she is part of the Alexandros bloodline, but I don't think she's Garnet.
Sphene.
Jake says positively prescient, one might say.
Well, speaking of pizza, it's about dinner time for me.
Yep, I'm gonna cook myself something to eat, and we'll see you guys in about an hour.
Alright, we'll see you
Later!
Bye.
Okay.